It's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, here's the heavyweight contender, Francis Ngannou, DC. Prevailing wisdom is that eventually he's going to find his way back into a UFC title fight. Had the first fight against Stipe that didn't go his way. This is as big a power threat as this division really has ever seen.
You don't lose. You get an opportunity to learn.
Right.
And Francis Ngannou learned from the fight with Stipe Miocic at UFC 220. And it was evident when he made his way back to the octagon. Curtis Blaydes was a guy that could employ the same type of strategy as Stipe Miocic did, but Francis disposed of him in the first round. Cain Velasquez was another guy that could employ that strategy. Francis disposed of him in 28 seconds. He's only getting better because he has not been fighting for very long.
Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man, but as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Ngannou is 1 year the elder. He weighed in at 250 pounds even. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 230 pounds. Fighting out of St. Petersburg, Russia, the King! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was no gross.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all 3 of us. We looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. He's driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really got his opponent on notice here. Landed a good uppercut there.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Oh, collar ties. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice. Oh, huge right hand.
He needs start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Ngannou. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Nice body kick. Big punch.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top of the head to lift his opponent onto his hip to chase his finish. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the... He actually goes to an omoplata. Great pressure going forward by the top fighter now.
You can certainly count on one hand the number of omoplatas that have been executed in the octagon. And there it is!
He's done, he's done!
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us on for this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
When it gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me. Oh, please stop harassing me. You might go like puff, 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 pass. You're not tough or hard. They're calling me the virgin, mate. How the hell up so fast? My whole era. No cosigns for me and no carers. 2019, I swear I've gone clearer. Drop full of dead MCs like Paul Bearer. Roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths so they come around.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, there's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, Jose Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big, high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is Jose Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight could end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the board.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Aldo is 1 year his senior. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 31 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Suara Para, Brazil, Davison Dodeguerra Figueiredo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out. Good. All right.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches here.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Single collar tie now. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
Johnny doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
3 minutes to go in the round.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Big punch lands over the side. How's he gonna follow this one?
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Just misses with the right. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Another shot lands upstairs.
Nice punch to the head.
Hook is there again. Oh! Punch is blocked. Nice 1-2 there. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Big, powerful.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. That is a stiff jab. "15 seconds. And he comes through with a big knee.
He hurt him.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, wow. Huge head kick. Big right hand. Oh! Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands.
Oh, nice high kick.
Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes and counting have now landed for the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. And connecting with 52% accuracy against Davison Figueiredo.
Beautiful punch.
Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Nice leg kick.
Nice punch there by Aldo.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. He got it bad.
There's a nice elbow from the clinch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That's a big strike right there. He's hurt. He's hurt. Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. Takedown here, he gets it.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Coming up next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him. But the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin. But he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't
Nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Slip that offering.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
So 92 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. And landing with 46% accuracy tonight against the Brazilian Davison Figueiredo. And they separate. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Big knee lands there.
That was landed clean. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy has landed this kick with so much force.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Now he's got the Muay Thai plunge. Oh, and now you really are starting to see the damage. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Well, and that's the type of aggressiveness and execution that is going to endear you to UFC President Dana White, to the matchmakers. Make sure you keep it out of the judges' hands, and that's exactly what he did here tonight. A huge shot landed clean. Clearly his opponent was hurt very badly, and ultimately the finish came right then and there. Outstanding execution down the stretch tonight. And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo Jr.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington. Sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night, he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one, and when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's punching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back you up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special. As he has always put it, I'm a problem. He's a champion, he's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities open themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 170.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Hoof, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. Here we go with round 1 in DC. I know you have said to anyone within earshot, if you like grappling, this is the matchup for you.
This is the matchup for you. You may as well be in a gymnasium somewhere watching a jiu-jitsu or a combat sambo competition, because these guys are trying to both get the fight to the floor, and they're trying to get bragging rights, because no one has the accomplishments of these two in the grappling realm. So if one of them can secure a submission, it only will add to their legacy inside of the grappling world.
And of course, if you're someone who likes the striking game, maybe you'll like our next fight.
Yes.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's go! Get him off! All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. 26 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Working out of that southpaw stance. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, and he's back up again. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, collar tie.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go now with round 2. Kamaru Usman. And that man, Colby Covington. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Oh, nice punch there by Covington. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
That is how you scramble, folks. A single collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, nice knee to the head for him there.
Oh, nice elbow.
Right on the button. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, single collar tie here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Stuffs the takedown. Hip tosses into the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. So the unofficial numbers thus far, 80 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And landing at a 72% clip tonight thus far against Colby Covington. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Usman gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Single collar tie now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best one from
the hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
right into side control.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, these are some heavyweight hammer fists here. We'll see if he can finish the job.
He's landing a high elbow guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's take a look back at the previous round. It is a bloody Saturday night, courtesy of those elbow strikes, champ.
I mean, Muay Thai at its best. In tight, over the top with the elbow, coming up with the elbow. He's doing so many different variations of those elbows. All of his coaches at his Muay Thai camp would be very proud of the performance that he's putting on right now.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
I mean, this guy is really focused.
Oh, master of the transition. Nice scramble. Well, we wondered earlier. All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Getting the hands going here early. Oh, he eats a knee there. That does not taste good. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's gonna attack armbar here. Of a submission.
How about that? He's like, you go here, my arm's free, and now he's got plenty of room to operate here out of side control. Nicely done. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, side control now. Useful strikes there. The ground and pound on point tonight.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Covington's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hip back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Oh, nice.
All right, so there's the final horn as the fighters go the distance here tonight, and it really was all about his takedown game. Most of the time when he changed levels, he was able to get the fight where he wanted to.
Yeah, Johnny changed levels, and he did it beautifully. He had fantastic timing on those takedowns. He had great finishes on those takedowns, and he had a commitment to scoring as many as he needed to in order to get his hand raised. And I feel like tonight he should win this victory pretty easily.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
The judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 9-28, 30-27, 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare,
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant.
All right, coming up next, a middleweight championship fight between Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Adesanya is 2 years the elder. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker!
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
So here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. Walk out to the...
Oh! Liver kick! Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. Whoa. Both throwing with power. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
90 seconds to go in our opening round. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, straight right. Working out of that southpaw stance. timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
45 seconds remain in the round.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Another big leg kick lands.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Robert Whittaker.
Nice punch landed over the top.
And he landed the right hand there. Fight so far. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
That guy's hurt. Finish him though this time, all right? He's done. This guy has nothing left.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't.
And there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So 39 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya, and landing with 37% accuracy thus far tonight against Robert Whittaker.
Big head kick lands.
Went for the inside leg kick.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Under 3 minutes to go, round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Robert Whittaker. Oh, collar tie. Under 2 minutes now to go. Nice kick there by Adesanya. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand.
Oh, over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. Whoa! Oh, straight right. What a fight so far. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. just missed with the left there. Adesanya's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Blocks the shot. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Just over 3 minutes to go now. 76 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And the accuracy rate, 36% for him against Robert Whittaker. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, how about the Whittaker right hand? See, this is why when you sit down to play EA Sports
Every
UFC
time.
4.
John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper, Robert Whittaker.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, nice right hand.
Israel Adesanya's strike attempt there is blocked. Just misses there with the left.
Oh, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Under a minute to go in the round. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Slips the punch.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John.
What a round. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. What a punch.
Oh, big right hand from Robert Whittaker. Man, he just makes it look so easy on the feet.
It's because of his demeanor. It's everything about the Reaper that makes you think he's having a good time, but also not giving you that much energy. He's got that real heat.
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the strikers are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Whittaker, oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, he's up. Oh! His misses are his biggest strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Oh, man, what a performance by Adesanya.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Checks the leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Oh, big punch land. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
Boom! Big jab.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. He's out!
Unbelievable!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there's the UFC middleweight king. Best fighter in the world at 185 pounds. What a knockout he turned in here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called the contest at 50 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style Adesanya.
All right, so how about this, DC? We have a new UFC middleweight champion, and in this era of the 185ers, this division has never been stronger. We're all chasing a new man tonight.
One of the toughest divisions in the entire UFC, and right now he sits atop it. Congratulations to a fantastic fighter.